So we've lost Sunning Rocks. The blue-gray Molly shook her regal head, casting her eyes in vain to the fading daylight as if in hope for answers. We've already lost so many cats this winter. Featherwhisker, Cherrypaw, Thrushpelt, Rosetail, and now Thistleclaw as well. Both cats with her winced at the mention of their parents, the memory of their deaths far too fresh to mention. She ached for their loss. They were too young to see all these deaths, not just the one she listed, but many more to the claws of famine, sickness, and plain old cold. Fate was indiscriminate. It took the young, the old, the frail, and the healthy. And in time she feared it would take her entire clan. "We've made it through a famine before," the Tortoiseshell Tom pointed out. "Seasons ago, during Halftail and One-Eye's time." "Not without outside help," she said. "We brought in 3 rogues to bolster our ranks. And with my grandchildren not due to become apprentices for another 2 or 3 moons, we may have to do so again." "Oh, Blue Star, I don't think we need the help of mutts." Blue Star silenced the tortoiseshell Molly with a look. She sniffed, passing a paw over her whiskers. "Well, why don't I consult StarClan?" "So you can lie and say they want no rogues," the Tom said dryly. "Redtail," she said, scandalized. "A healer never lies." He sniffed. "No, but my sister sure does." She chuckled, her whiskers twitching with amusement, but her eyes flew wide open as she stared past them at the sunset sky. With her away, her entire form went rigid. Blue Star and Redtail first looked at her with intrigue, then followed her gaze. There seemed to be nothing unusual about the fiery glow of the fading sun that evening, but they didn't have the eyes of a healer. "What do you see, Spotted Leaf?" Blue Star asked. "A great many things," she murmured, finally tearing her eyes away. When they fixed on Blue Star, they were filled with the dazzling lights of dying day, dancing with flames of whatever future she had witnessed. "You stand at the precipice of something that will change the clans forever, Blue Star. Your choice an outsider. Let it be a wise one." She slumped, the energy leaving her. "Stormbringer, give me strength. I've never been gripped like that before." Her eyes turned upwards hesitantly, almost with fear. Was that even StarClan? The other 2 jolted with alarm. "What do you mean?" Redtail hissed. But Spotted Leaf merely shook her head. "I'm not sure myself, I'm afraid. I need to think about this. Good luck." It left Blue Star and Redtail to sit alone on the tall rock, watching as night approached and the dozing forms of their clan began to rouse for hunting and patrols, or at least the ones without such severe wounds from the fight with the rivers. "If that's the case," Blue Star murmured, daring to break the silence, "I think I have someone in mind." Redtail shot her a look of surprise. "You don't mean—" She glanced forward, thinking about the fire she had seen in Spotted Leaf's eyes. He had to be the one, she thought. "You've seen him before, Redtail," she said. "I have a good feeling about him. I'll take Lionheart and his new apprentice, and tomorrow we find him." She looked at the stars, then squeezed her eyes shut. "I only hope that sheen of his pelt matches his spirit, if Spotted Leaf's foretelling holds true." "Are you sure, though?" "What about me looks unsure, Redtail?" she snapped. "I will do anything to keep this clan alive. I fought too damn hard to let this famine end us." She leapt down, and Redtail watched her stalk away. Though it was time to set up patrols, he lingered longer, looking to Silverpelt as she began to stretch her star-patterned fur across the sky. As he watched the coming night, though, he couldn't help but hold a sense of dread in his belly for the future of ThunderClan. Hopefully Blue Star was right. He'd never had a reason to doubt her before, and he didn't plan on starting now.